On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. The play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing a 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Browns will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll throw it. Hauled in left side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run here on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 47. Hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's going to be cut by Shipley. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
To throw it on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just
avoids a defender. We've got a foot race.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Third and just 2 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Working inside the red zone. Looking right, and he finds him. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Now they send their back in motion right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns get the game's first points here in the second. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing now from the gun. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Escapes the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Pass play now. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Mevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 36. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it under the 38-yard line before going down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. It's the Browns looking at 1st and 10. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
In his 11th year, still knocking them through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
On the return, here comes Tyjae Spears. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's on the move. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here's 2nd and 2. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
2nd and 3 now. We're on here with Will Shipley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. The give now out of the shotgun. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll throw on first. This finds Shipley, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Titans will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass caught by his tight end. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to the well again. Across midfield to the 45. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. All in left side. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, they'll run. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another carry for him. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. He'll look to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up fourth and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. Nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Second and 10 now. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Brown's ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Touchdown, Cleveland! Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's got a lane up past the 30. He'll head out of bounds on the return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The give here on 2nd. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Offense up to the line fast. Second and 1. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Trying to push this past the marker. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. After the penalty, let's see how their composure is on this 4th down. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's got Harris. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. While they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate, don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every... But with that miss, still 2 touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll run here with Tyjae Spears. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 38. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. Goal to go, they're passing. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time left. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here we go. The Titans setting up for a big 2-point attempt. They want to run it across. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And that's just about to it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. They'll run here on 1st down. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Second down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So the Browns come away with the win.